So, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss our pattern question. Okay. Now, yesterday we had discussed how to how to execute the nested loop. Nested loop means a loop inside the another loop. How we can use it. How we can execute it. Now, today we are going to discuss one upon pattern. Okay. Because by using the while loop, by using the nested loop, we are going to draw the one pattern. So one, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your pattern based question, and this can be done with the help of a nested loop. Okay, so this is our pattern based question, and this can be done with our nested loop. Now, see, nested loop means a loop inside the another loop. That means we are having the two loop, and two loops are first the outer loop, and one is the inner loop. So outer loop will tell how many times this line is going to execute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this tells how many times this line is going to execute. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be told by the outer loop. And outer loop we will represent with the I. Outer loop we will represent with the I. It is not compulsory, but we will use it generally. We are going to use with the variable I. And the inner loop will tell how many times this condition is printed. This is your data is printed. That is 1, then here 1, 2. So all the printing work, your print will be done with the help of your J loop. J loop is your inner loop. It should be done with the inner loop. Correct? So now we start with our this loop. That is, we are going to execute our this loop. How to execute it? So there is a one solving trick we can say how to do. So first you remember, just write the syntax of it. Just write the syntax. For your initialization will be there. After that your condition, then the updation. Okay. First is your initialization, then your condition, then your updation. After that, this is your outer loop. This is your outer loop. Now for the inner loop, for same initialization, condition, and updation. Here we will going to print system.out.print. Now what we are going to print, that we will discuss now. Next is the system.out.println. Okay, this is the outer loop closed. Here is the inner loop. Now it is just a syntax where the initialization, condition, updation of all the loops are empty. Correct? So we have to fill it. And how to fill it? By take care of this our pattern. So when we are using this pattern, I will just write the some points that you will also accept it. Also write it. The first point is, remember, first you see the maximum line that is printed, maximum length line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So check whether they are the same value or the different value. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are the different one, because 1 after that 2, 3, 4, 5. So when different values are printed, when different values are printed, then variable j will be in a variable j will get printed. Okay, so variable j. So what we are going to print here? Variable j. That is your inner loop variable. That is your inner loop variable will be printed. Okay, the first step. Second step, just check whether it is in an increasing order or decreasing order. जैसे 1 after 1 2 after 2 3 after 3 4 4 के बाद 5. That means they are updating, they are increasing. And how they are updating? 1 2 3 4 5. So it is an increment. So it is the increment. So you just write this. Whether if values are increasing, then update J loop with increment operator. And if it is a decreasing, suppose it is a 5 4 3 2 1, then we will say minus minus. Now listen very carefully that your J is, when your J is printed, that means your inner loop will be filled with your your initialization, your condition and updation of your inner loop will be filled. Okay, so here system out will print your J. If it is a J, that is your inner loop variable, and if it is, we are having the inner loop, then our inner loop will be filled. So first is your updation will be filled, and updation will be, just check the last line, that is a 1 2 3 4 5, that is value is increasing. So what we have to do, we have to increase the value. So we have to increase the value for J plus plus. It should be J plus plus. I think it is clear. Till that it is clear. Now we are having the two more things, that is the initialization and condition. We are also two things are also there, that is the initialization and condition. Now for the initialization or for the condition, just remember one thing. We are having relation between inner loop and outer loop. That means both loop variables should have the relation, and that relation will be happen in the condition or in the condition or in the initialization. So the relation will only be established between the condition and the initialization. That means either the relation will be here or here. And what about the relation? Relation means your outer loop variable will be used either at the initialization or at the condition. That depends on our situation, where we have to mention the outer variable. Where we have to mention the outer loop variable, that is either the initialization or the condition, that depends. Okay, and how it depends, let's see. So next we will follow our initialization. We will fill our initialization. So how our initialization will be filled? Now check. The first line is called the initialization. The first value that is get printed is called the initialization. The first value that is get printed is your initialization, because initialization is the first value of the loop. So here the first value for every line. The first value is 1. You can see the first value is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So your initialization will also be started with a 1. So your int j equals to 1. Clear? Your int j is also equals to 1. If it is different, then we are having the another thing. But here the value is same, so we are also having the same, that is your 1. Okay. Now, another thing, you have to remember all these points. This is a video you can see again and again and make it clear. Now we are having the next is the plus plus. Now remember, when we are having the plus plus, then our this symbol will come. That is your less than or equals to. So J should be less than or equals to, and if it is a minus minus, then it is greater than or equals to. If it is a minus minus, then it is a greater than or equals to. But here it should a plus plus, so it is less than or equals to. So J should be less than or equals to. Now which variable it is less than or equals to? I told you already that we are having the outer loop variable related with the inner loop variable. Okay, and that can be done only at the two things, at the two places, that is either the initialization or the condition. So here the initialization is filled with 1. So what is left now? Your condition is left. So condition is I. Here the variable will come I. Okay, and if I say the another meaning, if the variable first is different, suppose this is, it should be, maybe it will be, let's say afterwards 1 2 3 3 4 5 4 5 6 7, in this way these values are different, then your I will become at the initialization. So this you have to remember, the first value is same here, then your I will come. Clear? After that you will see your j is less or equals to I. Now where is I? At the condition, when your I is at the condition, just see the last value of each line. So 1 2 3 4 5, the last value of each line, just see it. It should be 1 2 3 4 5. Again you see 1 2 3 4 5. So it is started with the I, it is started with the 1. So your outer loop is started with the variable 1, and after 1 the value is 2, after 2 3, 3 के after 3 4, 4 के after 5. That means the value is increasing, that is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and value is increasing by 1. So if we are having the plus plus, we are having the plus plus, so I plus plus. Now we are having the I plus plus, and in the condition what it is written, when we are having the plus plus, it will go to the less than or equals to. So I is less than or equals to. Now till where we have to reach? 5, till 5. So your answer will be here 5. So this is your program that going to print the 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. This is your pattern based question, and this in this manner you have to do it. I think it is clear, and if it is not clear, you can again watch it, and if it then also it is not clear, you can ask me. Now we will just do one more question that should be some different with this. 1 2 3. This should be some specific problem. 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 4 5 and 5. Correct? So same pattern will be followed. So draw it. Outer loop, inner loop, don't write here print ln. If it is written, then your answer will be wrong. Then it will be printed like this: 1 2 3 4 5, then 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 4 5 5, in this way. So first you will print 1 2 3 4 5, then you have to, so this line is doing what? 1 2 3 4 5. After that, system out of print ln, it will take you to the next line. It is taking us to the next line. So this is your outer loop, this is your inner loop, and here we have the print statement. Now see, what is going to print it? 1 2 3 4 5. So values are same or different? Values are different. So when the values are different, we are going to print j. When the values are different, we are going to print j. So j will be printed here. After, when we have printed the j here, remember, when we have printed the j here, now you see it is increasing or decreasing. So 1 2 3 4 5, they are increasing. So it should be j plus plus. If it is increasing, then it should be j plus plus. After the j plus plus, we are having the 2 point, that is the initialization and the condition. Now you see about the condition and the initialization. So, and we also know one point, that we are having a relation with the outer loop and the inner loop. That means the outer loop variable will be used in our inner loop, and where it is used, either at the initialization or at the condition. So just see now, int j equals to, and this is your plus plus, so j is less than or equals to. J is less than or equals to. Now j is less than or equals to the last value that each line is having. So each line is having the last value. See, 5 5 5 5 5. If the last value is different, then we are going to print here I. But here the last value is same. So what is the last value? That is our same is 5. So we are going to print here 5. Okay, now the initialization place is left, that is for the relation. And it is also one more thing that we are having the initialization first value different. And when the first value is different, we are going to print here I. So your I will be here. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your I will be and I equals to 1. What started with the 1, then after 1, 2, after 2, 3. So it is increasing by 1. So it should be I plus plus, and we are having the plus plus, then we are having the I is less than or equals to till 5. So we have 5. So this is your pattern for this question. I think it is clear, and if it is not clear, you can also ask me personally. Okay. Now I will give you one more question that you have to do at your homework. In your homework, and one more thing, you have to see me, or you have to show me also this work. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1. And this is 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So do it in this pattern, do it in your homework. Okay, and if it is having any of the doubt, you can ask me again. I am saying. Okay, till take care. Bye bye.